We got some work to do now. We can count on you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Too Much Geek Talk, where we have a new segment called Bone to Pick, where as nerds and as people who like to complain, we just want to get things off our chest. And this is something that either affects us personally or, as a group of nerds. This first episode, I'm going to let Zach take it off. Go ahead, Zach. What bone do you have to pick, my good sir?
I have a bone to pick. Over downloads, updates, what have you. This happened. I'm going to read off of my script now. So what happened was on December 9th, 2020.
Ooh, scary story.
I was told that I can play Cyberpunk 2077 at 4 p.m. on the West Coast. And that's where we're at. That's where me and Christoph are located. I know it might seem that we're in different states, but we're not. It's just COVID. We're distancing, I guess. That's what it is. So I was told I can play at 4 o'clock. So at 4 o'clock, actually probably 3:59, I clicked on the Epic's Game Store to launch Cyberpunk 2077. I'll talk more about Cyberpunk 2077, or I have already talked about it in one of the This Week's in Geeks. But I clicked on it, and may I remind you, we've been waiting for this game since 2012.
Yeah.
2012 when it was announced.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've probably been waiting for it, maybe 4 years? Whenever Keanu came out and said everybody was breathtaking, is when we all really got hit on the hype train for this. I mean, there was people definitely down for it back when it first got announced, but Keanu sent it over that edge. But, I mean, 4 to 8 years we've been waiting for this, with multiple delays. I mean, it's just been insane delays left and right. This thing's been delayed. I understand the delays. I understand, having to make it really great. But with the reviews pouring out and everything that it was really great, I decided to pre-order it. I pre-ordered it a day before, thinking that it was the 9th, but it was actually the 8th. I thought it was the 9th. So I was like, I'll pre-order it now, have it pre-downloaded, and ready to play at 4 o'clock on the 8th, but it was... oh shit, wait, no, that's tomorrow. So I had to wait. I had pre-ordered it on Monday, pre-downloaded it, it was done. It was pre-downloaded, it was preloaded. You click on it, it gave you that cool little pop-up, not now Samurai, wait for December 10th. It was nice. And then, this is really where the rant starts, I think. It's a 58 gig download. Why?
No, update. That's not even the download.
Yeah, it's not even the download. I've already downloaded the game. I have the game. I have the bones of the game.
Can I butt in real quick? How big was the game, like gigabyte wise?
Honestly, I don't remember. I don't remember. I think I clicked the preload it. Yeah. Probably. I think 78 gigs, I believe. So then I download that, and now I have a 58 gig download. Why? Why do I have to download this? This is
I don't understand
this is it. You said 4 o'clock. So why am I not downloading this by 2-3 o'clock, playing at 4, depending on your internet connection? This has happened for years now. This isn't the first instance. I understand. I should have probably seen this coming, obviously. From what I had read, that this 58 gig download update to start playing it was going to be for consoles only, so that's why I was kind of like, I read too. What the hell? Why is this happening? But it's happened with Call of Duty. I've stayed up for countless Call of Duties.
Day one.
Recently, I mean, with Modern Warfare, Cold War, those are maybe the first two that I've waited till. No, there had to have been some before that. But you stay up until, on the West Coast, that 9 o'clock time. I believe there's other. I think Spider-Man, I also stayed up till 9 o'clock Spider-Man, obviously, no fucking update. I was perfectly, you hit it at 9 o'clock and you're ready to go. It had the
Right in the game.
countdown clock, boop, click, in, ready to go. Call of Duty, I think about every Call of Duty I've ever played has that initial download. They have their seasons now, to where now every month, every 2 months, I have to do a download in order to play, and it's not a small download. If you have an every man's internet connection, I guess, an every man's internet connection, you're not
2-3 hours right there.
You're getting an hour, 2-3 hours for a 50 gig upload. Another thing that kind of really pissed me off. I mean, it wasn't anybody's fault except for Spectrum's. I lose internet connection and I flip the fuck out. I'm like, no way! Now all of a sudden, now you want to go out?
I got a phone call of a very angry man.
I called them and then I fixed it myself. Fuck Spectrum.
Oh, nice.
I restarted the modem, but then it didn't boot up for some reason, and then I restarted again and it went. But the thing is why aren't these downloads available?
Free download.
Why is it? It's Call of Duty. The last season they said it's available at 7 o'clock. So okay, I'm there downloading it at 7 o'clock. Why aren't you making it available to download?
Like pre-download, like
overnight or something?
Yeah.
Or
that's the thing I don't understand
know.
with those. It's like,
I can
why
be
not
downloading it while playing. That's what I want.
Yeah,
I want to be able to
yeah.
download and play the previous season.
Or even before that, like why not let us pre-down the update, but block the access to the game until the actual release time.
Mhm.
Like for Cyberpunk, we're able to play at 4 p.m. At 2 p.m., let's do this pre-update, but you can't play the game until 4 p.m.
And I do want to bring up the fact I was sitting there. I was clicking update. I was check for update every half hour, making sure I was ready to go. I had my Windows updated. I had my graphics card updated. I had all this stuff updated, ready to go for 4 o'clock. Now, what this is just a kill of hype.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
this
that's
kill
for
of hype. I'm sitting here. I'm waiting for 4 o'clock. I'm clicking multiple times. Close, click, close. Okay, it's not 4 yet. It's not just that 1 second into 4 o'clock that I need to play it. And then I click it, and it goes, oh, well, wait a minute. You've got to download this update. Why? You've killed it now. This 8 to 4 year hype that I've had. This thing, and now you hit me with this, which I thought about it like, why doesn't this then better build that anticipation?
Yeah.
Why isn't this okay? Well, it's got its thing to do. So, so I've got this little thing. I wait for this, and then I get to play. It's just a little bit longer, and then I get to do it. It just killed it though, because now I'm sitting here watching this thing,
This bar
download,
slowly
this little bar slowly
increases.
download, and it's just tiring me out. I started it up and I loved it. I mean, you'll hear my review at some point on this channel, but it was great. But it's just, I'm sick of downloads.
Yeah.
I'm sick of having to download stuff every couple of days. I remember on the PS4 when you downloaded an update for Black Ops 4, which I had hesitated on getting, and even other Call of Duties that are on the PlayStation. PlayStation has this way of downloading updates to where it completely goes through and rewrites the code that they updated. So you download it, you install it, and then it rewrites it. So it sits there and it does the rewrite. Now, if you've ever done this on a PS4, I don't know about a PS5. I don't know how they're doing it. I don't know if it's any quick or anything. That install, that rewrite of the hard drive takes
Forever.
almost double the time of the download and install.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that you want to make it better. I understand that you want to keep it relevant. do it in smaller bites. Do something, please.
Or- yeah.
I'm so sick of this.
Just like with Modern Warfare, they had to reconfigure the file size because people weren't trying to download 100 gigabytes every season and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I know people that have a PS4, like an old PS4, that's like 500 gigabytes, and the only game they have on it is Modern Warfare because they have no other space. It's like,
Yeah, it's true.
what's going on?
You don't have the money for an external hard drive, which are kind of inexpensive nowadays. But if you don't, then you're kind of screwed.
Shit, I
But
don't know.
now to bring me to my fourth and final paragraph of this rant. This begins the end of my rant, is what I wrote to let me know to calm down now.
Very passionate.
Just, I miss the old days of cartridges and discs at this point.
Yeah.
When I'm thinking of this, when I'm going through this, when the internet wasn't connected to everything,
You bring a
when
good point.
when you waited in line with a bunch of like-minded people,
At
waited
fucking
till midnight.
9 p.m. Yeah, midnight.
Th-
you're
those
right. It
were
was at 9
midnight.
p.m.
Those
It
the
was.
store was not allowed to sell them until midnight. Now with
Midnight,
digital
you're
downloads,
right.
we do get 9 o'clock, which is really
Right.
midnight because now we have to wait the 2 hours for
For East
fucking
Coast.
download. But whatever. You know, I just miss when you sat there with like-minded people talking about the rumors and the news you've heard
Mhm.
about the game. Oh no, I hear this is how Zombies is going to work this year.
Then you hear somebody
oh
in the
no,
back, shut up, I don't want spoilers. Like,
yeah, and then no, this is how we're gonna get score streaks. Oh no, I read this,
Mhm.
I read that.
Mhm.
I mean, the GameStop I used to go to used to, Little Caesars pizza, some NOS energy
Uh-huh.
drinks to get you through the night.
if
Used to
you're the
treat you
first
real
20 person in
nice.
line, you get a poster.
Something like
Good
that.
days,
You
man.
get good stuff. We used to, you
times.
go in there. I'm getting chills just thinking about the nostalgia.
I
of it
did
all.
too. I was just like, damn,
And
nostalgia.
then
That was only a couple
you
years
go
ago, but
in,
damn,
you
I missed
go
that.
in, you can't look around. You just go in, you grab your disc, you drive
You get the
home,
receipt.
receipt, because you got
Pop
that
that
second
open.
receipt because you came in earlier and you have to get that second
Mhm.
receipt thing, weird thing. So then you go home,
That's
you
the
have that
code
new
at the
Call of
bottom.
Duty, you got your Halo 3, you got your
Yes.
you got your
GTA
game.
5.
You got whatever. You got your game. You got your disc. You unwrapped it. Well, it's already unwrapped because you unwrapped it in the car. on
You're
the
in
way
the
home.
car.
So you come home, you pop that disc in there, and it starts. I don't have to download
Right
shit.
away.
I don't have to do anything. Even if I do buy the disc for Modern Warfare, for Cold War, if you were to buy the disc for Cyberpunk 2077, you still pop in that disc. Now, the worst part about that, I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
about, again, I'm not quite sure about the newer consoles. You
It-
have to
it's the
install
same.
the disc,
Faster.
and then you have to download the disc.
Mm-hmm. Which is so stupid because it's on the disc. Why do I have to install it? Like,
We've had it for this way so long, and now all of a sudden
Yeah.
you want to change this for the worse.
and you bring up a good point because I remember those days, Christmas morning, getting a new video game, pop that open, put in my video game, playing it right away. Now people got to pop it in, and I got to wait 2-3 hours. Like
Yep.
kids are like, I feel so bad for kids nowadays because it's like you don't have that joy of being able to pop in a book, or even before that, you can't read the booklet because no game have a booklet no more. They
Nope.
don't have a manual of how the game.
You know what you
controls.
can do though, Christoph? You know what you can get on Christmas morning, well, Christmas Eve or whatever you want to do or whatever game is coming out. You can go watch a fucking streamer play the game. You can go watch a streamer play the game for the last week that it's been out. They didn't have to do a fucking download until when it came out. Yeah,
To
sure,
get
it's a
early
little buggy,
access.
but who gives a shit? They get to play it because they have so many people watching them. I'm not going to watch your stream because I don't want spoilers. Like, it's just ridiculous, man. Like, that pisses me off, too, about streamers being able to play before we can. Like, because
Early
what?
access really pisses me off.
Like what? Like is that really upping your sales at all? To have
No,
somebody watch a streamer and then be like, "Oh shit, okay, now that I can actually see it with my own 2 eyes, I'm gonna go
I'ma play it."
pre-order."
But I see that's more. Yeah, that's you. That's another bone to pick. You're right because
Yeah.
it's like what the heck. Like I shouldn't be able to. I don't want spoilers. I'm a person who hates spoilers. We're gonna get that into another episode, but I don't want to watch. That's what a gameplay trailer is for. Is to like, okay, this is to up your sales. Not,
Yeah.
hey, watch this person play through the campaign, and you already know what's gonna happen. So you don't need to buy it because you watched the guy play it. So
Yeah, and then it's like, back in the day, let's go back to when you just plugged in a disc or a cartridge and you played it. A handful of people got that early access thing. IGN,
Stop.
maybe Xbox
GameStop
Magazine. Not even that. Like, just reviewers. Like IGN,
Oh yeah.
IGN, Xbox Magazine, PlayStation Magazine, PC Gamer. Like, that handful of actual reviewers got it. Now everybody and their mother, the reviewers get it, streamers get it. Everybody but the common man gets it a week in advance.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got shitty reviews because it's the buggy version of the game that you had to set up this update for. You've had fucking 8 years to work on this goddamn update. And now all of a sudden you've got it? Damn, dude, that's fucked up.
That's what I hate about games that get delayed and then they have a big ass day one patch. I'm like, why? You had 8 years.
By the way, currently, we're a day after launch, and I'm waiting for another update as we record this video.
Look at the frustration in that man's face.
4 gig download. Like, stop with the fucking downloads. Just get it right. You got it right the first time back in the day. Like, not even that long ago. Like, Xbox 360.
Yeah.
You had it right. And then, like, you'd throw in a new gun or something, and I'd have to download an update. Now I have to. I don't get it.
That's another bone to pick because remember when games were actually fully full? You paid for $60. You didn't pay for half a game for $60.
Like, why on Call of Duty do I have to download a huge update for that season, but I don't have to download a bunch of updates whenever I buy a new skin in the Call of Duty store?
That's a good.
Like, why is that skin's in the game?
Yeah.
I'm not downloading that skin. I remember back in the day, I think Halo, you had to download the map packs, but you got to choose if you wanted to download those map packs and when you wanted to download them. And if you didn't, then you just played, but those maps were taken out. Now I don't have that option.
Oh, and this just came to me too. I just realized if you like partially download a game or upload a game or whatever, and you start to play it, but you get to like maybe after the first level, it's like, oh, you need to now wait for the installation to finish.
It's ridiculous too. It's just a hype kill. Stop it.
It's just like,
Stop
well,
it.
I'm never gonna play this
Make
game
it playable.
again. Like,
make it playable, but whatever's in that update or whatever, leave that out. And then when I come back into the game, I save, I come out, and I come back in. I can play while it updates. It's possible.
Yeah.
You've done it in the past. I know you guys have done it in the past. Make it playable. Like,
well, in the past, they're selling fully games. They weren't selling 30% of the game, and then you got to download the rest.
8 years you got to work on this fucking game, and I got to download half the game on the.
I was surprised it even came out this year. I thought it was going to get delayed to next year.
I thought it was. I was almost certain that I was like, okay, now that I pre-ordered it, they're going to announce there's another delay. But
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, but the weight off my shoulders now. I feel so more relaxed.
The bone to pick is done.
The bone to pick is done. Oh, everybody, like and subscribe, because you know I'm right. You know I'm right. You know that this is bullshit. You know that we need to be able to play our games while it updates. At least poke right around. Away. Let me start creating my character, because the character creation in that game's insane. Again, I'll talk about it.
But I just feel like
in this video, let me point at a video that I'm not going to put in. Okay, this video right here where I review.
They have pre-downloads. We need to have pre-updates and just block the game, block the access until 4 p.m. so I can play my game right away instead of having to wait. Wait, let me ask you that. How long did you have to wait till like the actual download? So if you supposed to start 4 p.m.
4 o'clock. I started the game and started character creation. I looked at the clock because I knew this would be a question. 5:30.
Oh, that's still too long.
Hour and a half.
That's still too long. That's good internet. You have great internet, but that's too long. As somebody who's
honestly,
been waiting for 8 years,
I do have some really good internet, and that's still horrible.
It's terrible. So the common man, like you said, would have to wait 3 to 4.
Yep. All right, everybody.
Jeez.
So like and subscribe to this video and all the other videos we have. Thank you. Goodbye.
Come on to